lot of terrible effects on your body. Some of the most dangerous ones are glaucoma, withdrawal, and bronchitis. This definitely isn't worth it for a little pain relief. People that own pets or any other animals are basically killing their own pets by using marijuana around them. Marijuana can be an academical problem as well because students or staff could be using it and they won't not be able to think straight or teach class and stuff like that. If marijuana was legalized, then it would become more easily accessed by younger generations. Also, it has an effect on nature and animals, such as growing marijuana and stuff like that. Another thing is smoking any substances will have a negative and potentially life-threatening effect on your health. Marijuana use can affect a person's memory, and also what can happen is they won't be able to think straight or other things will happen like that. Let's see. Also, marijuana costs a lot of money. It losses business for drug dealers, including terrorists. We can say it won't make things better because if it is legalized, more people can get their hands on it and people will be looking for more drug dealers.
You can't challenge.
Drug dealers who sell marijuana for cheap. And for you guys say you can make marijuana, only stores that odd of that happening is not right because vape stores and other drug stores would probably go out of business and would cost a lot. If they bring up that marijuana is better for you than alcohol, then they'll say that it wouldn't make much of a difference as for the effect from both on a regular person. Also, I'll name a few effects of alcohol and marijuana include shifty eyes, slowed reaction time, blackouts, and irritation in the eyes and lungs. These effects also happen when doing marijuana. That's all I have.
Number 3 minutes is round up.
Hold up, so you said no new information is... Alright, so, have you started? Alright, so we've talked about marijuana compared to alcohol and other drugs. And we've talked about should they be let out of prison if that's what they're charged for. And yes, we did agree with that. But one thing I'd like to talk about is, you guys never told us, should they be let out of prison? I just want to know, like, what's your opinion on that? Can we say something?
You can't.
They can't? Alright. Well, too bad. But, so, like, people who are in, like, prison for that, like, I think it's kind of unfair how somebody's arrested every minute. If you guys didn't know that. I mentioned that earlier. But somebody's arrested every minute for marijuana possession. And I think that should be legalized because you have to, like, if you just compare symptoms, like, if you look at, like, deaths and people, like, being hurt, like, innocent people are being hurt from drugs and alcohol, like, and I think that marijuana, from what I've read, it's not like they're going around, like, usually people who smoke marijuana are, like, more peaceful than other people who, like, do other, like, drugs, because, like, it's even portrayed in movies. Usually, like, people who are on alcohol or stuff, you always see them, like, domestic abuse, things like that. I mean, like, and that stuff is true. Like, people have been abused, like, under alcohol influence. So I think that marijuana should be legalized, and that if you had to choose one, like, I think marijuana would be safer for you, because the symptoms, from what I've read, the symptoms really aren't the same. Like, symptoms are worse for alcohol and, like, other drugs compared to marijuana. So I would say that yes, like, there's ups and downs for marijuana. Yeah, there is ups and downs. But I think that if you had to compare the two's ups and downs, marijuana would be the safer one for your body and the safer one for you to choose, because like alcohol and other drugs aren't good for you, like, because each drug has its ups and downs, but I think that marijuana probably is the better one for you to choose if you had to choose. I'd rather nobody do like drugs, but I'm just being honest. If you had to choose one, I'd say marijuana. But yeah, this should be legal. Like, it should be legalized. People who are in there should be let into prison if this happens, but it hasn't been legalized, so we don't really know until this happens. So I guess we'll just have to wait to see if it is legalized.